Every day presents us with many things to do. Tasks, responsibilities, messages, plans, and unexpected problems all compete for our attention. Sometimes the list feels endless, and when everything seems important, it becomes difficult to know where to begin. Many people assume productivity is about doing more tasks in less time. But in reality, productivity often begins with something simpler: choosing what deserves attention first. This is where prioritization becomes important. Prioritization is the ability to recognize that not all tasks carry the same weight. Some activities move your life forward. Others simply keep you busy. The challenge is not the number of tasks we have. The challenge is learning how to identify the few things that truly matter most at a given moment. In this video, we'll explore 4 important ideas that can help you understand prioritization and begin using it in a calm and practical way. One of the biggest mistakes people make is assuming every task deserves the same level of attention. But when we look carefully at our work or daily responsibilities, we often notice something interesting. A small number of tasks usually create most of the meaningful results. For example, if someone runs a business, answering emails may be necessary, but creating strategy, building relationships, or developing products may have a far greater impact. The same idea applies to students, professionals, and creators. Some tasks move your goals forward significantly. Others maintain routine, but do not create major progress. Economist Vilfredo Pareto introduced a concept often called the 80-20 principle, which suggests that a small percentage of actions frequently produce the majority of outcomes. Understanding this principle encourages a powerful shift in thinking. Instead of asking, "How can I finish everything?" you begin asking, "Which tasks actually make the biggest difference?" Prioritization begins when you recognize that focusing on the most valuable activities first often produces better results than simply trying to complete everything on the list. Prioritization becomes difficult when goals are unclear. If you do not know what outcome you are trying to achieve, every task appears equally important. Imagine trying to organize your day without knowing what your main objective is. You might respond to messages, attend meetings, and complete small tasks, but at the end of the day you may feel uncertain about what was actually accomplished. Clear goals create direction. Management thinker Peter Drucker often emphasized that effective work begins with identifying the most important objective. When your goals are clearly defined, prioritization becomes much easier. You can ask simple questions like, "Does this task move me closer to my goal? Is this urgent or simply convenient to do? What would create the most meaningful progress today?" These questions help filter your tasks. Without clarity, the mind drifts from one activity to another. But when direction is clear, priorities naturally emerge. Another important aspect of prioritization is understanding that choosing one thing often means delaying another. This can feel uncomfortable at first. Many people try to keep everything moving at the same time, but spreading attention too widely often leads to slow progress everywhere. When priorities are clear, some tasks naturally move to a later time. This does not mean those tasks are unimportant. It simply means they are not the most important right now. Learning to delay certain activities protects your focus. It allows you to give your energy to the work that matters most in the present moment. Prioritization, therefore, is not only about choosing what to do. It is also about choosing what not to focus on yet. That small distinction can greatly improve how productive and calm your day feels. One of the most useful ways to think about prioritization is the difference between urgent tasks and important tasks. Urgent tasks demand immediate attention. They often come with deadlines, messages, or pressure. Important tasks, on the other hand, contribute to long-term growth and meaningful progress. Leadership expert Stephen Covey emphasized that effective individuals try to spend more time on tasks that are important, even when they are not urgent. These might include planning, learning new skills, building relationships, developing long-term goals. These activities may not always feel pressing in the moment, but over time they shape the direction of our lives. When most of our attention goes only to urgent tasks, we often feel busy but not fulfilled. When we make room for important work, our time begins to feel more purposeful. Prioritization is not about rushing through more tasks. It is about recognizing that our time and attention are limited resources. By understanding which activities carry the greatest value, clarifying our goals, allowing some tasks to wait, and focusing on what truly matters, we begin to use our time more intentionally. And often, that simple shift in focus can transform the way we approach our work and our lives.